2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The guys looking at Sacramento, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley is out there with Holmes, and it's Wright in at the point guard position.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
And now here comes Wright, leading the break. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 3 assists now in this one. Now the regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams that are doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster the following year.
Very interesting.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Poole. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And then Hield with the dunk.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Bagley with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
From deep, Ilyasova. And another 3 from Montreal.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Montreal. They trail by 1.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Montreal. There's Green with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
So for Montreal, Brissett's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for Danny Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Sacramento. Halliburton comes in for Buddy Hield. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Prince, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Holmes. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Holmes got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Dinwiddie, and another 3 for Montreal.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's Prince. He's guarded closely, and he gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Well, Brook Lopez demonstrating his abilities as a passer. This is a team player with very unselfish instincts.
Prince outside. Here's the three. Here's Bagley. And that one released in time, but no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Jackson. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Brissett in at the 4. And for Sacramento, Davis is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Taurean Prince. Then there's Mo Harkless. Prince has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's stolen by Davis. From the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Montreal now. Lopez left side. Back to Rondo. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Rondo's got the lead up to 4 now for Montreal.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
And it's good, 2 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's good from long range.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Montreal leading by 3. Harkless with the steal. The putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now, here is Smith. He's guarded closely. And, yes, it's good. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, you have to absorb the bump on the jump shot, and Dennis Smith Jr. still able to deliver. That is not easy, folks.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. There's 1:38 left here in the second. On the wing, Hield. Drills it from outside. Hield's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
From the high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 1:11 left now here in the second. Right against Smith. Now the pass to Hield. To the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. For Montreal, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. And Poole gets it to go.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Dinwiddie against Wright. It's Holmes, high post. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Holmes got 8 points.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Green, no luck.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Dinwiddie. And another 3 for Montreal.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Poole from deep. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We're going to step away briefly, but...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and... Well, for Montreal, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they were consistent from downtown.
And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Montreal. Ilyasova out there with Green. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Poole in at the 2 spot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Sacramento. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Buddy Hield is out there with Wright. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Green, no luck.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
From downtown, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. 90 seconds now into the second half. Count that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Montreal calls timeout. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And Sacramento has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brooks misses.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Harkless with the steal. And another fast break for Sacramento. And that one's good by Davis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Montreal again missing. Kings leading now by 11. Here's Harkless, and Harkless slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific
second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
It's funny to think that it took Lopez 7 years to hit his first three in the NBA. Now he's splashing them from all over the place.
Now here is Halliburton. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. So for Montreal, Brissett's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Dennis Smith. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Ramsey. Lopez covering. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Davis. Nailed from three-point land. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. Davis has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Jackson from long range. Not going to go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Prince outside to the wing right side. Pass to Harkless. Kicks it out to Prince. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lopez, no luck. Ramsey passes to Prince, knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. From deep, Prince. And the miss. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Green is out there with Brooks, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Montreal. Kings leading now by 14. Down low, Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
And that one's good. Brooks.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Inside, here's Holmes, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Montreal. Right against Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Right.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's Green outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the 3-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
Right, the pass to Barnes. Bagley against Ilyasova. Bagley, no good. Montreal trails by 14. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Montreal.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
outstanding pass on time and on target.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're ahead by 6. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Halliburton's checked in for Hield.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Green against Barnes. And finished off by Bagley.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Poole. The offensive rebound, Ilyasova. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Right outside. Pass to Barnes. Bagley trying to free himself up. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Wright.
Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from outside.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
It's stolen by Green.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Holmes. It's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Montreal calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Montreal calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Green, no luck. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
It's a hand on it, and Dinwiddie stays with it.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip-in. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And stolen by Barnes. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Dinwiddie outside. Again, Montreal scores.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
So the Kings win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at